First of all, I want to start from like the beginning, how I met my business partner. I'm sure you guys already know who he is by now. So we met I first came to Ghana around 2015. So we met like maybe a year or two after, let's say 2017 or 16, around there. We met through a mutual friend, this young girl. So we all became like friends. Like I even saw him to be like someone, like an uncle, or like he was like a father figure to me. So I always call him uncle. Anybody who asks me who he is, oh, that's my uncle. And he was into real estate. When I first met him, he had done his project in Spintex. It's like an apartment, and it has like it had like a small restaurant, kitchen kind of thing there. And me, I cook very well. Anybody who knows me, I cook for 10 friends. So like I cook very well. And then we always talked about like doing business together. He's someone, when you're around him, he wants you to like grow. He's very supportive. And he saw like how hardworking of a person that I am. Like I've never been a dependent kind of person. So he brought this restaurant idea up because of the restaurant in his apartment complex thing. And then me, I cook. I'm like, oh yeah, I think that's a good idea. Like, yeah. But he didn't think I was ready that time, because that time I was very young. I was still like trying to figure out myself within the industry. But the idea always came about. If your restaurant's on my end, then I'm doing my music. Then you see me doing this. Then you see me doing that. So it was just this year that he was like, Efya, I'm really serious about this restaurant thing. Like, if you do it, like, we'll make a lot of money. Because he owns hotels, he owns apartments. He knows how lucrative the food industry is. So he sat me down. He's like, are you sure you want us to do this? Like, are you ready? I'm like, oh, I'm ready. Like, I want to do it. And one thing about me, anything that I do, that I put my energy to, like I put my mind to, like I go full throttle for it, like 100%. I put 100% in everything that I do. So that's when we started the whole Eats. At first we were trying to find a name. We got the name. We went to register it, percentages. So it's not like Eats Avenue. It wasn't mine. It was a partnership. I co-owned it. And I think one thing that kind of messed me up, fucked me over, was that when I went on UTV, I had the opportunity to really explain in details Eats Avenue, the ownership. But you know, sometimes too, like when the cameras are on you, when you're in the moments of things, like you might over-exaggerate truths. And that's what I did. That was my first fuck up. Because people were like attacking me, calling me a manager of the restaurant. I don't even own the restaurant. Sister Efya, the whole Sister Efya issue, she came online dissing me about the restaurant. So like, I felt like she was attacking my ego. Like, you know, I was like, this girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not no fucking manager. Like, a bad bitch like me, I cannot be no manager. Like, I've come too far in the industry in my life to just be, even though being a manager of a company, there's nothing wrong with it. But I knew I was more than that. So my first mistake was going on UTV and saying that I'm the owner. I should have said, oh, I'm a co-owner. I have shares in the restaurant. The reason why people might think I'm a manager is because, yes, they see me there every day. Because one thing about me, I don't play with my money. I don't play with hospitality. I don't play with people, especially like, you know, the food business that you can't want to be in Jana Hossa for people to just manage it. You have to be there. Yeah. So I was staying at the apartment. So the restaurant was on top of Mrs. Sapon's apartment complex. So he even said it's a good idea for me to even stay there so that my eye can go on the workouts, on the food, how things go, going to the markets. I was going to the market with my assistants. Like, I was that involved in it where people thought I was a manager because they saw me there every day. I mean, if something is mine, I'm going to promote it all the time. That's going to be, if I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about how to promote Eats Avenue, how to get it to the people. That's why within 5 months, the whole of Ghana knows Eats Avenue because of how well I marketed it. So it's not like Eats Avenue didn't belong to me. I co-owned it. I have shares in it. I also managed the place. Like I managed, I was in the kitchen. I was tasting the food. I was making sure that things are coming out right. Speaking to customers, you know, doing what I had to do as a business owner and as a, let's say, I guess, a manager of the place. Because like I said, it's a business that I've put my name on. I've attached myself to it. So, Behind the scenes, there was a lot of disturbances going on. People now started rumors because they saw my car every day at the apartment complex. They started creating stories that the man and I are dating, that we're in a relationship, that's just a lot. And that's the messed up thing about it, because Someone is someone that I respect so much, and like he's really put me on a pedestal, like on a level, like he's opened my eyes to the business aspect. Even me as a woman, he made me see it like you have words, like you have worth. Like he made me feel like a woman of substance because like he puts a lot of energy into people that he's around. Anybody who's around you, he puts energy into you. So I didn't like the idea that people were now saying that we're dating. It was even ruining some of the relationships that I was getting myself into. I'll be talking to a guy, things will get awkward. He starts to come up acting funny. Why? Oh, he starts to question me even about my car. Why am I even asking me why do I have to stay at the apartment? Why can't I just go home and come back and forth? So he started hearing the rumors about the whole fake relationship. Mr. and I was very platonic. Like I say, someone that I saw to be like my uncle. But the rumors and the hearsay and like I even saw people on TikTok saying the weirdest things about he and I. So false. So those were some factors that ended up to where we are now, where I had to take myself out of the equation physically with each avenue and say that I'm no longer affiliated because it was just too much going on. It hurts me that no one sees my hard work. I put so much energy into this thing for it to now be like, oh, Papa need me. And the business, he's chopping me. He's spending it like lies. I'm a human being, bro. Like things as tough as I am and as a bad bitch that I am, these things, once it's affecting my mental health, I have to just sit back and kind of like rearrange things and see what's gonna me. So that was the main reason why I had to like. It was a tough decision because there's somebody I've known since 2016, 17. I've known him for a very long time since I come to Ghana. We've built this friendship. We've like for example, or a guy like me penasem, but it's also ruining relationships that I'm getting myself into because of rumors, not because of him, but what people are saying here. No matter what I say, the guys I talk to is like, oh, they don't believe me, and it's not my fault that they don't believe me, but Charlie. Once one person is saying something and a whole bunch of people are saying the same thing, they'll say, oh, there must be some truth in it. Yeah. But there is no truth in it. Yes, I was staying there. I had my own room. But I had to be at the restaurants. Like one time it was raining. I was like, hey, if I was staying at Spintex and if I wasn't here, the rain could have fucked one time it was raining. I was like, hey, if I was staying at Spintex and if I wasn't here, the rain could have fucked everything up because it was raining so bad that they forgot to take out the drainage thing, the thing, they forgot to take it out. And then when I went upstairs, the whole place was flooded. Even the stockroom was flooded. If I had not been there, we would have came to work and everything is messed up. So those are some reasons why I even had to stay at the apartment. It was more convenient for me to, monitor the workers, monitor the restaurant and make sure everything is okay. Like I said, I'm a very passionate worker. Like I'm sure you guys heard about the wine shop, the wine shop thing. Although, like, yes, at that time I didn't have that much knowledge even about going into business with people or being a brand ambassador or fronting a business with people. But although I didn't have any knowledge of that, I was really hardworking. You see me at the shop every day. I even stopped going to Questa TV. I stopped my TV show because I felt like, okay, this is a business where I can make money from. I was at the wine shop every day. I was sweeping. I was cleaning. And that's the kind of person that I am. Whenever I get any kind of job, any kind of ambassadorial deal, any kind of business, like, I put my heart and my soul into it. So the thing with Eats Avenue, that's just what happened. And I'm no longer, like I said, affiliated upfront, but I still do have my shares in the business.
Okay. So based on what you've told us, you guys didn't end on a bad note.
No.
So then why did you tweet it at your own risk? Because that made it seem like you guys had an issue and now you are no longer affiliated with them. Because then if you didn't end on a bad note and it's just rumors, then that means you still wish him well. Or if you still have your 40% share there, as you posted there, then it means that even if you are not there physically and Eats Avenue is going well, you still get your 40% from it.
Right.
So then why did you tweet that Eat at your own risk? Because then now put this thing aside, we are co-hosts. I go to Eats Avenue because of you.
Yes.
So now you say I should eat at my own risk. I won't go again. Now you are losing.
So the Eats at your own risk, it was more like, okay, now I'm not there. Yeah, I'm not there. Obviously, I feel like first of all, I moved with emotions. It's something that I shouldn't have tweeted because, like you said, people who are going there because of me now, it's like, hey, if you want to say eat at your risk, what you trying to say? Like, now I'll be scared to now. Obviously, that was something I shouldn't have done. I think looking back at it now, it was very childish of me, but it was more like, okay, I'm not there. If anything happens, it's your own risk. Let's say you get a wrong order. Normally, people are coming to me in my DMs. I get messages like all the time. Efya Odo, my food is not coming, the dispatch. So I was doing a lot of the, I guess, not PR, but more of handling issues. Like even my number was on the box for like, if you have complaints. So it was more of like, if you have any complaints, don't come to me about it. Go to let's say call Eats Avenue on its own. Don't come into my DMs about it. Don't come and message me about it. But like I said, it came from a very childish place. And because all of these other issues was happening, like people were saying that this guy came there, what's his name? Medical's manager came there. People were saying, it's because Medical's manager came there and he saw me. They said that my co-owner saw me chopping the guy at the restaurants.
Oh.
like it's how? First of all, me Obia, like I welcome everyone. I'm very hospitable. I'm very sociable. Like I will flirt with my customers because the more I flirt, the more money comes, the more they spend. You understand? So that's what I do with everybody. Male, female, I flirt with girls, I flirt with guys, just to get you guys to be comfortable and see some enjoyment. Like I'm not bougie, like I'm not stuck up.
Yeah.
So people were now, that's what I'm saying, is like a lot of rumors were affecting me, things people were saying, like it was getting to me, like I'm a human being. So like I said, the eat on your own risks, I shouldn't have said that. It was very childish of me to say. Yeah, so you can still go to Eats Avenue and go and eat. But if you have any complaints, please call the company.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 40% that you have with them, I mean, you did mention that you have a 40% share. And I don't know how you can just drop that. So I'm assuming you still will get your profits from that or whatever you get from the 40%.
Yeah.
So from what you're saying, you still have shares in the business.
I still have shares in the business.
And you still make money from that.
I still make money
but
from
you
that.
just won't be like as present
yes.
you used to be.
Yes.
And we won't really be seeing you advertise Eats Avenue.
Exactly.
So
right now we're hiring. We're actually like right now. I feel like also, we opened in February, March, and we're in September.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's been a good 6 months. Most of the time when you're doing a business, you really need 6 months of hardcore marketing, hardcore promotion. And that's exactly what I did. So now the name is there. The quality of the food, people know it. People know the restaurant, the location, everything. So now we'll probably, we're hiring more of influencers and other people to now market the brand. Because like I said, as a CEO, I don't have to always be present. So now we've hired other people to do the job that I was doing. So it's not too much work.
In Africa here, when a woman is in a high position, like you were the CEO, okay? When they're in high positions, people don't really like it because they are like, women are too emotional for certain positions and stuff. Now, with your explanation that you have given, when it comes to mental health parts, when it comes to people talking and bickering and everything, makes absolute sense. But then it looks like you quit based off your emotions, okay? Because you were saying that some of the men that were moving to you got tired because they were hearing a lot of rumors.
Right.
So I've known you for a long time now, like on social media, there's nothing that this media hasn't said related to you sleeping with people, you being an ashawo, you sleeping with people for money and stuff that you haven't been through. When we got to know you initially, you were telling us that these things, you should J your eye. If you are not doing it, just J your eye and stuff. So if people are saying that you are sleeping with a married man,
and
you are not, how come you of all people, like this got to you so much for you to drop a CEO position? Because I know how much you loved your job or love your job every single time you were hyping it. So what is so different about this accusation that made you quit your job?
Because this accusation, first of all, is not just me, it's also dirtying him. He has kids. He has a partner. Do you understand? Although I'm not friends with the woman, I'm not enemies, but I'm a woman. If I'm married and there are rumors going around that let's say you and him, there are rumors going around that you guys are sleeping together, and I see you at the restaurant. I see you at the apartment. By all means, as a woman, I'll feel some kind of way. So there's a lot of things that I can't say, but I put myself in her shoes. Okay. one time when the Sister Efya issue happened, somebody went to write, not even just on Twitter, even on Instagram, some pages. I see these things, and you're still in. I don't want to say her name because I didn't. You're still in this one's husband. He has bought you the car. He's gotten you an apartment. Like, it was rampant. It was too much, and as she being the wife that she is, she's seen all these things. How is she feeling? Because I didn't, more than one person, more than two people, a lot of people are saying these things. I also put myself in her shoes and how she feels. Like I said, any business that I do, babes, whether I'm selling shoes or I'm selling a wig or even I'm promoting a friend's, there's passion in it. So that's just how I am as a woman in general. Like, it's not just because it's Eats Avenue, but Sana Metie. Anything I attach myself to, I promote it hardcore. But these rumors, it was, like I said, it was affecting me, the relationships I'm getting myself involved in. Him and his relationship with his wife and then his kids. And then my family, my mom, like, sometimes they are questioning me. It's like, Auntie, you guys are not believing what I'm saying. You guys are not believing what other people are saying outside. So it's best I separate myself from the person. Because this is what's bringing the drama to me. This is what's bringing... So now every relationship that I get myself into, I have to now explain to the person what it really is. Now, is this person going to believe me that it's not true that I'm not dating this man? Like, it was becoming a lot. I think you guys will not understand because, like you said, like, I'm the kind of person that I always say, oh, if you hear rumors, they're debunked. But this was becoming too much, bro. Like I said, I'm a human being. Like, I have emotions. Like, there are some things I can deal with and there's some things that I can't deal with. And it was affecting my business partner and our platonic relationship. Like, this man is someone that has been there for me through thick and thin, through so many things. But then these little rumors, I was getting into arguments with a guy I'm dating because of him. Not because of him, but because of what people are saying. Now, me as a woman, I'm getting older. I want to settle down. I want to have kids. What do I do in this situation? Do I remove myself from the business and my business partner and then actually focus on my future of wanting to build? Because I am seeing somebody right now also. Thank God this person is understanding, but how long can he be understanding for? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not just about me in this situation. It's also about him and his family and his image that he also has to protect as a business person, as a husband, as a father.